down, depressed, thinking of ending it all? Then why not give me a call here at Suicide Watch? I'm Roland Grit, and I care. I really do. Suicide Watch is brought to you by Manfred's, makers of Manfred's Diet French Fries. The no-cal food that's so good, it couldn't possibly be good for you. A soul in distress is calling us now. Suicide Watch, you're on the air.
The moon.
Hello?
The moon will be full tonight.
No, you want the science trivia show, Quirks and Quarks. It's on next.
I must shoot myself before it's too late.
No, friend, don't do it. Suicide is against the law. Do you want to go to jail?
When the moon is full, I change. It happens every month. It's a curse.
Is this a man?
The moon! It's full. I must put a silver bullet through my heart.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
If I don't kill myself, I will go on a devouring rampage. I must die now.
No, wait 1 minute, just 1 minute.
Why?
Because that's how long it takes for this word from Manfred.
Gee whiz, Mom, why are you having a salad instead of a burger with fries like me?
I'm on a diet, Billy.
Well, then try Manfred's Diet French Fries. They don't have any calories at all.
They sure don't taste like potatoes.
That's because they're Manfred's low-cal particle board. And you can wash it down with this Manfred's barium milkshake.
It tastes purple.
And it passes harmlessly through your system in a few hours.
Great for dinner or just before an x-ray.
Yeah.
Leave it to Manfred.
Everyone else does.
Manfred's diet foods are lots of fun. So leave a hearty heap upon your plate. There, Manfred sawdust burger on a wood chip bun. You gain no nutrition and no weight.
It's legal.
Roland Grit back again with Suicide Watch.
It's too late. The moon is full. Oh.
Don't be afraid of it. Confront your fear.
I'm changing.
And I knew you would.
I'm growing stronger.
Every day.
More powerful.
In every way.
Heavier.
What? All right, that's it. Go out and party. Goodbye and good luck. I'm Roland Grit, and this has been Suicide Watch. Brought to you by Manfred's, makers of Manfred's Diet Chocolate Bar, the only chocolate bar that's a famous laxative in another wrapper.
Learn how to do those household jobs easily with the homemaker's best friend, Mary Lynn.
Okay, hello, housekeepers. Today's tip comes from Ann Dunnigan at Parry Sound, Ontario. She gets blood stains out of her husband's jeans and her son's hat. Okay, and she uses cottage cheese of all things. She rubs the little cottage cheese on the stain and it lifts the blood right off in the wash. And I just might add, by the way, don't throw out those old cottage cheese containers. They're perfect for storing your kids' crayons in. And also don't toss those old crayons in the garbage. They can be melted down with a box of paraffin wax to make colorful candles. Oh, and hang on to those paper clips. Because you can make great emergency hinge pins for broken eyeglasses. If the eyeglasses are too broken to fix with the paper clip, save the lenses, which can be cut into lenses for an old Brownie camera. And the Brownie camera case makes a smart and contemporary purse. Okay, save the metal parts from inside the Brownie camera, because you can take the metal parts and feathers from your son's toy Indian headdress and make inexpensive fishing lures. Now, save the leather band from the toy Indian headdress for a strap for the Brownie camera case purse. Okay, and the purse can be lined with leftover paraffin wax to make a waterproof bag for your toy headdress fishing lures. And take old crayons and stick them on the hooks of the lure so that you don't cut yourself. But if you do cut yourself, don't worry. Cottage cheese takes out blood stains. This week, I'm Mary Lynn, reminding you don't throw out that old windshield wiper. It just might be the foundation of your next house. Bye for now.
Halloween isn't much fun in the town of Nastyville.
What? Trick or treat? What do you think?
What's your costume?
I'm a giant scab. Any odds?
What's a pig face beside you supposed to be?
I was supposed to be a knight on the town, but my folks weren't careful.
Yeah, what about you, worm sucker?
I hate you.
What's your costume?
I ain't got no costume. I hate costumes. I hate Halloween. I'm just going around telling people I hate them.
Same to you.
So what's a treat?
Here, have some mud.
I hate you.
Shut up. What?
Trick or treat. I'm a giant teddy bear. I made this paper mache costume with Mommy's help. My, you have a nice home.
You're new around here?
We just moved to Nastyville.
Yeah? Well, here's some mud. Didn't expect that, did you?
Yes, I'm from Disappointmentville. I thought you'd slam it in my face.
What do you want?
Nothing. I believe it's better to give than to receive.
Oh, good. Give me that. Now go on back to Generousville.
No, sir, I'm not from Generousville.
This bag has dynamite in it.
Yes, sir. I'm from Enormous Transitional Explosionville.
I think the barrage is over, Sarge.
Stay down, kid. Those krauts could start barraging any time. They're out there waiting for us. Singing their kraut folk songs.
Hey, Kraut! Huh? Hey, Germans! I want to talk to you!
You're Englander?
No, I'm from Canada.
Oh, Americana.
Yeah, close enough. Yeah.
From there in Canada.
From Young and Innocentville.
Me as well, from Jung and Unschuldigville. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Eine Klein. My parents were from Multilingualville.
Ah.
My name's Roy. What's yours?
Roy, have you a girlfriend?
Well, no. Do you?
Nein, she broke off because of my classical piano playing.
Gosh, I play piano too. Rachmaninoff?
I love Rachmaninoff. And Wagner, of course.
Yeah.
Nächste Chinesisch?
I love Chinese food.
Yeah.
And picnics and roses, and I hate insincerity and lying. What color are your eyes?
Blue with blonde hair. And you?
Brown, Argent mit blond Haar.
Oh, you are like rainbow. I know the enemies, and maybe our parents and Monsieur would never understand, but maybe you be my steady fellow, yeah?
Gee, Sarge?
Forget him, kid. I know this Rolf. I fought him at Normandy. It's bad news.
Oh, but Sarge, he's so cute. And we have simply tons in common.
He's the enemy, kid. When you've been in the army as long as I have, you learn one rule in combat. Never date the enemy.
I know I should hate him, Sarge, but these feelings, I'm just all gooey inside.
Then, are you my steady or not?
Well, yes.
Can we go out on a date now, maybe?
Oh, please, Sarge, look, we'll be back before the dawn artillery barrage.
I don't know why you're bothering to ask me. I've made my feelings quite clear on this subject.
Oh, Sarge, here I come, Rolf. You've got to respect me.
Oh, honey bunch, are you all right?
Rolf, it was you. You shot me.
No, I did. I told you he's bad news, but he's my bad news.
Oh, you
know I do.
Fred Head with the Rock Club Update, a complete listing of who's playing the clubs around town. The Crippled Ego, featuring Peter Envy and the Venus Fixation, are opening for the Ravaging Ids at the Freudian Slip. The Drooling Dogs are salivating their Compulsive Rock at the Ringing Bell in the Wire Cave. The Spacey Sounds of the Collective Unconscious are playing their own brand of Dream State Universal Images at the Carl Jung Opera House. Arthur Yanoff and the Bedwetter Three will be screaming out their hate at the Uncaring Mother, and Gestalt will be hanging out at the Here and Now. Lobotomies open up with Heavy Metal Surgery featuring lead singer Pip Stick. And finally, don't miss Earhart and the Brainwashers for their big 3-day concert at the Sucker Punch Stadium. Admission is free, but it costs $500 to go to the bathroom. Till next time, this is Fred Head with the Rock Club Update. Rock on!
He's Bob, I'm Frank, we're real good buddies. We're always going everywhere together. He's short, I'm tall, we're in one body. We're bonded by a schizophrenic tether. He's George, I'm Mike, we're best of pals, though our relationship defies description. He's coarse, I'm shy, but we're alike. We're sharing the same lithium prescription. When we go to a restaurant, we ask for a table for one. We eat 2 meals and talk a lot, multiple personality fun. There's lots of folks I can call on, though I don't need a phone. As long as I'm right here with me, I'll never be alone. He's God, I'm Jack, we wear one suit, we save on the laundry bills. Jack keeps track of what I eat, and Fred controls my pills. He's smart, I'm dumb, we share one head, we're always watching out for one another. But if we marry and have some kids, we won't know who's the father. It's trouble keeping track of me, my days are overbooked. I got 9 jobs I clean, and so thank God I'll also cook. He's Spain, I'm Greece, we get along, although sometimes it's loud. With all the people inside of me, I'm through. That one's a crowd. Hello, how are you? Well, I'm fine. You going the same way I am? Yes, I am.
Hello, America, and welcome to the game show that loves America as much as America loves it. Welcome to Win the Money. And now, here's your host for Win the Money, Billy Kent. Back in your cages, you animals. Welcome to Win the Money, where people with no skills have a chance to win lots of money and self-esteem. We have one team, and they are playing against themselves. Please welcome the blue team, or the team on my left, or the alpha team, or those curtains over there. Introduce them, Jay. Well, Billy, the Roach family are stock car enthusiasts and biological anomalies. They like watching television and breeding flies. And their favorite food happens to be whatever's in their mouths. All right, so you're the Roaches?
No, I'm just one of the Roaches.
No, you're the father of the family?
No, I'm just the father of the children. The wife and I had different fathers.
No, he didn't. And you must be the lady of the family by default. And this must be your son, Kenny.
Yes, Billy, I'm 27 years old. I've never left home because I have trouble with doorknobs, and my favorite member of the Brady Bunch is Cindy.
You leave that girl alone, son.
We've wasted enough time. Let's waste some more. Let's play Win the Money! Okay, Roaches, pick one category from one of our 3,200,000,000 categories.
We'll choose category number 1.
All right. Listen carefully. Do you want your money in 5s or 10s?
Oh, we'll take it in 10s. We'll take the money in 10s, Billy.
Right, okay. Now we're going to move on to part 2 of the game.
Okay.
Hit the buzzer in front of you when I say go. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Go. The buzzer. Right there in front of you. Go. All right, good. Kenny fell on his buzzer. Fantastic. Now the last part, the really tricky part. I want all 3 of you to walk over to the bin of money and grab as much cash as you can. Okay. All right, let's see how much money the Roach family has scooped out of the money bin.
Here, Billy, you add it up.
It's a $10 bill. And And you pulled it out of your own pocket, too.
Oh, darn.
Well, that means the Roaches are still our champs and our only contestants till tomorrow. This is Billy Camp saying, check the expiry date on your bacon. So long!
Great giant titans. The big, tough men and cute, funky women who are remembered for their magnificent achievements and their fantastic publicity agents. Today, Great Giant Titans looks at Socrates, the greatest philosopher ever, if you're into that sort of thing.
Socrates' parents were Stavros Socrates and Rosemary Clooney. Yes, the same one. Stavros and Rosemary met at a swim meet in the first Olympics.
I like your bathing suit.
I'm naked. That's a one-piece birthmark.
Oh. Rosemary liked Stavros, and she hit it right off. He glued it back on again, and 9 months later, Socrates was born.
Oh, look, the baby's your spitting image.
Yeah, well, he looks like your gob, too.
In ancient Grecian culture, baby boys were preferred over baby girls because they were easier to shop for. At the age of 9 months, the brilliant young Socrates was already working in his parents' restaurant.
Hey, Dad, 1 olive oil shake, olive oil burger, and olive oil fries.
And a bottle of Bolson Golson. Socrates' burgers were loved by Greek nobility, who knew much of the joys of olive oil, but precious little of the tragedy of heart disease. From the age of 2 years on, Socrates was very inquisitive.
Who put the ram in the ram-a-dam-a-ding-dong?
He would question everything in the restaurant.
What, you call this a tip?
And he would answer every question with another question.
Hey, where's my olive oil quiche? Why don't you blow it at your toga?
One day, Socrates was walking through the town of Delphi, questioning the people around him.
Is that your face or a mule backing up? Hey, who dressed you, your mom?
When he met Greece's favorite concubine.
Woo.
Many concubines were wealthy aristocratic women who used their sexual favors to wield great power. This one, however, was a fat hooker turning tricks under a street lamp.
Hi, String Bean. I'm the Oracle. What's your name?
Socrates.
That night, the oracle told Socrates he was the mightiest man of his era.
Oh, yeah. You're great. Fantastic. More to the left.
Socrates was indeed great, fantastic, and more to the left. He was also 10 drachmas poorer. The governors of Athens, fearing his great mind, sent Socrates off to the Peloponnesian Wars, hoping he would be killed or lose his mind and become a career officer. Socrates was painfully wounded when a spear hit him in the Ionian Straits. But Socrates fought on.
Hi, you call this a war? Nice flank. Looks like you want that.
The Peloponnesians were in awe of his wisdom, which says volumes about the Peloponnesians. Socrates won the war, and he returned to Athens in a triumph. Then, over to Marathon in a BMW. Finally, he bombed back to Athens in a Chevy Biscayne. Socrates was arrested for not respecting the elder gods of the city.
We call our first witness, Jimmy, the god of washing.
He didn't respect me at all.
Guilty.
Socrates was condemned to die unless he renounced his beliefs and picked a card, any card. Socrates suspected a trick.
You shall choose the manner of your death. How about old age? That's it. Boil his head in olive oil. Oh, so I can't take a joke.
So, Socrates had his head boiled off in olive oil. He went back to teaching lessons, but without his head, he lacked a certain flair. Then, Plato came to the rescue. Plato, the inventor of the colored clay that still bears his name, fashioned a prosthetic head for Socrates. The prosthetic head was made out of wood, and the head was so effective that it lasted Socrates all of his life. It was immortalized in song by the poet Isocles McEwen.
Who's that cat with the head of wood?
Socrates, Socrates,
Is that what makes him think so good?
Socrates, Socrates,
Well, you know it isn't spruce or pine.
Socrates, Socrates,
It's oak that gives him that great mind.
Socrates, Socrates,
With mundane thoughts, he's unencumbered.
Socrates, Socrates,
That's because he thinks with lumber.
Socrates, Socrates,
If you want great thoughts to be thunk,
Socrates, Socrates,
look for the dude whose head's a trunk.
Socrates, Socrates,
You know he's thought of lots of things.
Socrates, Socrates.
Just slice his forehead, count the rings.
And so, Socrates lived on until termites got him. When he died, he left many questions unanswered. Questions like, may I help you? Next week on Great Giant Titans, Genghis Khan, hairdressing tip.
I'm the handsomest guy that has ever been born, the humblest man you've ever met. But no one comes near me, I can't get a girl. The reason is simply I sweat. Because I sweat just like a hog. My open pores will never clog. Nothing can stop my dripping, pissing, deodorant, have called it quits. I once had a date with a real pretty girl. I wondered how far I could get when she cuddled up in my Chevy backseat. She almost drowned in my sweat. Because I sweat, as you can see. I sweat so much, I never be the weather station seem to detect my pits have caused greenhouse effect. My dad fell asleep with a cigarette once. It fell and it started a fire. The fire department gave me an award. I doused the flames when I perspired because I sweat right since my birth. If I live long, I'll flood the earth. Each time I move, I sweat a bucket. I can't get girls, so I say forget it. Ladies and gentlemen, where else but at Frantic Times did you hear that lovely audience? Frantic Times is conceived, written, and performed by the Frantics. They are Dan Redican, Paul Shadow, Rick Green, and Peter Wildman. Special guest is Meg Ruckman. Sound effects by Anton Zabel. Technical production was Brian Dawes, Mike Burnett. Production assistant was Deborah Toffin. Frantic Times was taped in the beautiful Blue Orchid Room and produced by beautiful David Milligan. Have a nice lunch, everybody.